Everybody's got their little hoverboard for Christmas, and they're blowing up. They're burning down your Christmas trees. They're taking out your garages. And you know what? Good, because it's not really a hoverboard, is it? Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass broadcast in all of the land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. My point man today is the camera adjusting. What do you got, a leprechaun in there? You might have a pot of gold. If you look around, the fucking rainbow's coming in.
Got the sun going right in my face. I'm trying to avoid becoming Helen
What did you do
Keller
before? You had to turn before to more to your, I guess, your right shoulder.
The Earth rotates. I can't control the Earth's rotation.
You look ridiculous. Why don't you just put a triangle and a rainbow? Get a rainbow flag. All right, we have gay Jeff Huffman from St. Louis from the Moose, and
hello.
We have hello, and Mr. Comedian legend, legendary Jake Link. I have your names reversed. That's the one thing I forgot to do. I can never. It's like chaos theory, and it's like chaos theory. I can't remember to do both things. God damn, you're lucky your name's so short, by the way, Jake. It's good. It's a good comedy name.
I love having just a two-syllable name.
Yeah, it really is.
Just Jake Link.
Jake Link. Jake Link. It's like your fucking superhero. That's your like superhero identity.
Yeah. At
night, he's electro douchebag. During the daytime, he's Jake Link.
Mild mannered Jake Link.
What do you got? A comedy show coming up?
No, this is an old one. This is an old flyer.
That looks pretty great. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I stole it off of the place where I did the show, and I just
was this a show run by the same guy who got upset when you spoiled Star Wars for him?
No, this is actually this is when I was booking shows.
No kidding.
So yeah. So
Jesus Huffman, what let's see, Jesus Huffman, what the hell are you, Boogan visited by Jesus or something? Well, he is. He is in the heartland, gun cannon.
That's right.
All right. I'm gonna set everybody straight with hoverboards, which I don't know what's about me. Maybe it's because I'm a sociopath. I've been diagnosed everything by Dr. Ryan Lampert. I think it's funny when they burn.
I
think it's hysterical. I like it when people like Tyson just fall straight backwards.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
The little Mac video with the.
Oh shit! I don't have the thing corrected. You want to see the little Mac video? I have it, and probably everybody's seen it so far, because it's just that damn good. It's just that good. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I got this right here. And we'll switch here. And yes, I absolutely love this. I hope Nintendo doesn't hit us.
I think someone made one with Randy Orton RKOing Tyson.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that was a given. You know, some of this stuff you can kind of predict. God, that was good. Yeah. That was good. That was good.
Really good.
Well, you know, the thing that gets me is like, all right, they're popular. We get it. They're popular. It's just like Harry Potter. As soon as Harry Potter got popular, everybody's worried about witchcraft and shit. And now, like, people could get hurt on them. Well, no shit.
Really? Yeah.
Same thing with skateboards, and skateboards got big in the 80s, and Tony Hawk was twisting around and shit. You know, you can get hurt on skateboards. I know a guy who knows a guy that their kid is in a wheelchair. Well, is he? No really? Shit. So everybody's saying this. Let's look at some articles too. Government urged to ban sale of hoverboards. Inquirer.net. That's probably a really good source. San Albert. Let's see. Luckily for I guess Francis San Albert, San Jose, of Miraculous Metal Parish and beyond. Wait, is this even America? Of course they blow up in the third world. Jesus.
It's run by a goat.
The Laguana province? Where's that?
I don't know.
His hoverboard did. Laguana. I can't pronounce any of these words.
The Laguana province of
goddamn. Oh, what's that?
You don't know where Laguana is?
No. I know what
that's like the next country over from you.
Is it? It could
Yeah.
be. There's a bunch of little tiny European countries like San Remo.
I don't fucking know.
I don't
I'm making
fucking
up
know.
things.
I'm American. You think I learned it in geography since
That's
I've been
right.
here?
Yeah. If it's
The hoverboard did not explode under him or fry him to a crisp. It didn't fry anybody to a crisp yet. But he wheeled himself singing to Midnight Mass on Christmas Eve. He had gone on leave to avoid more controversy after the stunt drew flack on social media. Oh, God.
that's right, because Jesus does not like hoverboard.
No.
Jesus, he
I was in the
would
Philippines.
walk everywhere. He didn't look ridiculous.
Ugh.
Maybe walking on water, but that was actually ice, probably.
Philippines. That was the Philippines. Yeah, everybody. Oh, and it's weird, too, because some Philippine hoverboard company, they put my video, before I even made it, this video, in a playlist, even before I made it. Fucking the third world country. They're worried about fucking, the guy took the hoverboard to church. Ho-ho! And what a shock. Right. Environmental watchdog, Eco Waste
Who else uses hoverboards?
Who?
Satan. That's why it blew up.
Yeah.
From the depths of hell, because Satan was trying to bring you there. You and your fucking $500 that you spent on that thing.
Yeah. Good.
They're expensive.
Are they? Well, they should be expensive because I know why they're blowing up. Because I looked into it about a week ago. Environmental watchdog urged the government to impose a precautionary ban on the importation sale. Apparently, you guys are making them all. And use of hoverboard until safety issues have been fully resolved. You know, I don't think there's any safety issues. I don't think there is. Apparently, this thing uses a very similar battery to what you have in your cell phone.
Yeah, if you overcharge a battery, it'll blow up.
It blows up. The rules don't change. And did you know this, Jeff? I'm not the smartest man in the world, and I'm not even a scientist, but the battery in a hoverboard is bigger. Mm-hmm. And, Jesus.
Sad.
Speaking of, look at it. The light of Jesus is shining in on your camera. I'm surprised there's not a hoverboard burning contest down the street from you over there in the Midwest.
You got to burn all the hoverboards.
No, you can't burn anything here because everything's flooded.
Oh, that's good. Throw them in the well.
That's right. Hoverboards
tell that
and the
to the 22 people that died and all the people's homes that are underwater.
Good. I'm glad. Everybody's hoverboards. Put them in the well.
Getting married.
Well, the gays are getting married and hoverboards, and next thing you know, you got floods in St. Louis.
Hoverboards. God hates hoverboards. You gotta burn them all to hell. That's right. You were meant to walk everywhere, just like Jesus and his 12 friends.
Didn't see Jesus with a hoverboard.
That's right. Jesus never used the hoverboard, so you shouldn't use a hoverboard.
Jeff was telling me before the show, his dad took him aside. He says, "Yeah, you know why there's so many floods over here? It's the queers and the hoverboards." They're queers. Now go downstairs. I think the light of Jesus.
I went to a wedding the other day, and it was a gay wedding, and everybody was on hoverboards. They were fabulous looking. No, I kind of wanted one.
Gun Cannon, Huffman, the second coming of Jesus. Hadar's out here. Hey, when am I gonna get my girl call from you? You said you're having trouble getting laid. I want to tell a Muslim guy how to get laid in the West. That's gonna be my new mission. Doesn't seem to work for Matt, and he's a Christian. They won't even cut his penis off, and he still can't get laid. You're in much different situation over there. I want to. I should be my
just
goal.
buy one at the bazaar.
Much people get laid. It just reminds me of this fucking horrible war story. I don't know if I should tell it because it's not exactly mine. But I don't know. One of my commanders told me once they were they were really in a shit in Iraq, and there was some town, and this pimp in Iraq came over and said, the pimp down the street's like stealing my girls. He's ripping me off. Fucking, soldiers are like, how's that our fucking problem? It's illegal as it is. Like, what the fuck, He says, well, I'm
Like
telling you
calling
right
up the cops,
now.
Hey, man, somebody stole my weed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly. Well, I mean, the Army's not going to do anything. We got bigger things to worry about. And then the guy says, well, if you don't do something, I'm going to go blow that guy's brains out right in the middle of the street. And the soldiers just looked and laughed at him and go, you blow that guy's brains out in the middle street, we're going to kill every fucking thing that moves. So just think about that. Calm down and figure out, what you're doing. All right? So he says, fine. He walks over to the guy in the middle of the street and blows his fucking brains out.
Oh, jeez.
And everybody on the street got killed. God, I don't know why that came into my mind.
Because the
Hadar's online.
hoverboard did it.
Yeah. Well, they're not into Jesus.
That's going to be the new IED. It's going to be a hoverboard.
God, believe me, it could be easy to make.
Yeah, Matt Kazar's hoverboard was already, they're not supposed to blow up? Going through the malls, plastic explosives on it. Going into EB games, I want to return the NHL 16. Was there a problem? And he holds up the hoverboard, and it has the ISIS flag on the side of it.
I'm mad at you guys for
Why?
the reasons that you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, okay, good.
I made a really good video, and you guys didn't say it was funny. My chestnuts video.
That was great and horrible at the same time.
Did you see my... No, because Jake doesn't watch anything I do. He's only like the backbone of the channel, and he doesn't watch anything I do.
That's right. That's how I keep it fresh.
You didn't watch my chestnut story?
No, I didn't. I'll check it out. I will.
No, he didn't.
No, I
he
didn't. I didn't. Okay.
Well,
all right, you got me.
Yeah.
All right, I was too busy trying to keep a shower a secret from my wife.
Oh, how did that go?
Oh, she knew. She
knew. Is that why she was being such a pain in the ass? Because I get these messages. Tracy's being a pain in the ass, and I'm just trying to get her to her surprise wedding shower. Me and Andy were laughing at you.
She knew.
She knew?
But she was mostly, I told her, I was like, She's like, yeah, I do.
Oh, is that to get her to shut up? Did you, spoil the surprise so you could get her to shut up?
No, she kind of told me, a little bit the night before. A little bit.
Good news. Good news.
But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
She was just really messing with her mom. She would, call and be like, yeah, no, I mean, we're probably going to get there a little early to the... To lunch.
Hey, we got a hoverboard dealer. Am I saying your name right? Haydar?
Yep.
How's the
correct, man?
How's the hoverboard business going?
Blowing up.
The hoverboards. That man, they're so dangerous. They should be illegal.
No, they shouldn't.
Have you ever rode one?
Well, if you buy one from, some guy down the street named Haydar, and he doesn't tell you where he got it, you might be in some trouble.
Well, I'm an ethical guy. That's against my religion, selling
Oh,
things.
you're ethical? Okay.
Yeah.
That's against your religion. What if you didn't know? What if you this is the best you could do and you got to feed your family? And it might blow up, it might not, I'd sell it.
Man, they are bloody dangerous. Not even that. The way you have to get off them, you have to fall from the back or something.
Do you really? Well, you're
Yeah.
you're a hoverboard expert. Holy shit.
Well, I've rode one before.
If you have to get off backwards, then Tyson
And they
did
go
it wrong.
30 miles per hour, just like a motorbike.
No, they don't go that
Yep.
fast, do they?
In the UK, they go 30 miles per hour, man.
No.
I thought they went 10 or 15. And some of them they just fucking just fuck it, we're gonna go 80.
All right, you got other problems. You got women problems, and I'm here to help you. What's your problem?
Man, yeah, I've heard what you've had to say. I can't have sex with different
Yeah.
women. That's against my religion.
I know, but I don't know. Just drop your religion, like I did. It's great.
Man, I can't be having sex with every single woman. When
No, you don't have to have sex with every single woman, but obviously you're a young man. You're a good-looking guy from what I can see. And you're getting the call of nature. And here's the thing. Here's how I did it. I thought about burning.
1 second. How old was you?
Oh, what? 14.
When you-
But
Damn.
yeah.
How old
Well,
was
here's
you?
here's how I
was 19.
Jake, let me handle this. Hold on. Here's how I handled it, right?
Go on.
I thought about burning. Do you have a hell in Islam? Is there
Yeah,
hell?
yeah,
Okay.
both
I
have-
thought about the charred walls of the dam and and being on fire and burning and the fucking devil sticking a pitchfork in my ass. And then I realized it's all bullshit. And then I went out, got laid. That's what I think. It's all crazy. It's not just don't worry, it's not just your religion, it's everybody. That's how I dealt with it. But you want to
How old was the girl?
at 9, I mean, I don't know, like fucking 14.
he glazed past out, 9.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. We were both. Look, we were both.
Immoral thing to do.
Yeah, it's not though. It really isn't. That's the thing. It's immoral. Here's the thing. All right. It's immoral to knock her up, not take responsibility for it. It's immoral to go around making children. I don't believe it's immoral. I think it's human. And what happened is I grew up Catholic. So I had that guilt telling, if you do this, you're going to go to hell. And the reason is they told our ancestors that so they would believe it. So we didn't go around making hundreds of children and ruining women's and children's lives. But that's not necessary anymore.
But you could have just got married and have sex with your wife.
Did I get married just to have sex? No. I bet a lot of people did. It's like, and that's what got guys trapped. They made them miserable. It made them miserable. Do you have any thoughts on this, Jake Link?
About getting married? About
getting married?
Getting laid?
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. I mean, dude. Come on. You're fucking. Obviously, you want to get laid. You want to get laid. Just get laid. Who cares?
Well,
yeah, but he's got. It's not that easy.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Let me ask you something. Will anybody hurt you? Will they, like Kazar's got a situation where his family will kind of turn on him. You know.
No, I won't tell my parents if it happens, but I'd feel bad.
Well, you're gonna feel guilty. You probably
Muslim
shouldn't do it.
Guilt.
Sounds like Catholic guilt. Sounds like that hillbilly Midwestern guilt that Jeff has. Jeff can't get laid either. What do you? What suggest?
You know what it's like? It's like a just magnified Santa Claus. You think that you gotta think about it like that.
It is.
He sees you when you're fucking. Hey. Okay, while we have you on, feel free to not answer it. But do you masturbate?
It's been years.
Really?
Years.
Are you
years?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, and one thing, the first time I did it was with my English friend. He was an atheist.
It was a dude?
He put on a video.
And you guys jerked off on the video?
He was doing it. He was telling me to start doing it.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
Yeah, but that's what people do.
That's
weird.
crazy,
man. Doing it together as friends.
Yeah, I know.
My good next door neighbor, and he put on a video.
They're gonna make you. Don't do that. You're better. I guarantee your family would rather you be banging a chick than jerking off with a friend of yours. I guarantee fucking.
You just transfer the rainbow on my camera. Just.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you want to talk to Matt Kazar? He's Middle Eastern as well.
He's Middle Eastern.
Yes,
he
is.
Can't get laid.
He's Middle Eastern. He's Middle Eastern, and he can't get laid.
You're like more mature Matt Kazar.
He also has a theme song.
Kazar, what country are you from?
Yeah. Matt can't get laid. Matt Kazar. Do you have any advice for your Middle Eastern brother?
What am I going to tell him? I'm in the same situation.
But you think.
Well, what country are you from?
I'm from Canada.
What's your mother country?
Syria.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your mother country?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Yeah, it's everybody. Everybody's Pakistani and.
Are those friends?
What? Syria and
Are
Pakistan?
they friends? Yeah.
No, probably not.
No.
You know that they don't.
I don't know. When I was in Iraq, they
hated. At the
hated.
moment, Syria's fucked up now, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's not connected, so they probably don't hate each other that much.
Yeah.
You know. But when I was.
But
in
anyway,
Iraq,
I just wanted to say, say if you had sex,
mm-hmm.
and a adult movie company offered you a contract saying, look, do a number of videos with, like China.
I probably yeah.
Would you do that? What
Probably
China
not.
did?
Not now. That's my Catholic guilt. That's where they get. No, I couldn't have sex on camera.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that. What, did somebody offer you that?
No, I'm just saying I started telling China, if you go on a Twitter account, she'd be begging to be in the Hall of Fame. I said, you're not going to get into it for doing those videos. And she bashed WWE when she was doing those videos. They were WWE mocks.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
she
don't
wants
know.
to go in the Hall of Fame. She's a little bitch. And then I tweeted her saying, you need Jesus. And she blocked me.
That's bad when a Muslim guy saying you need Jesus.
Look, I don't even believe in the fucking guy, but y'all motherfuckers need Jesus, Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a fucking funny guy. Oh man,
you're great.
I
You're the
fucking
best
love you.
young Muslim callers.
Yeah. He's much better.
Kizan, how old are you?
He left already. He got
really?
probably because he's fucking around with his getting that hamster to run.
You know what's funny? Although I would probably bet that the FBI is listening to this. Fucking
Well, he's in
Fuck
England.
the FBI.
Yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump as well, racist fuck.
Well, are you planning on coming over here?
Well, don't make it.
Not really, man.
Yeah. You don't want to go to America? You
there's a lot of
should.
racial-
Nah, you should go to the States. Just go to New York. You'd love it. I think you'd love it. People aren't that fucking. You know what it is? Like, you're like a black guy with a chip on his shoulder. Not everybody hates you as much as you think.
New York gets a very bad rep. I loved it there.
Yeah, it is. You'd probably love it. You'd probably like it here. Are you afraid of coming to Germany because all the Nazis? They're gone.
No, I respect Germany for the number of refugees they're bringing in. When everyone else is shitting on them.
Look, it's not that we're shitting on them. Nobody wants them here, by the way. That's the truth. It's not that we're shitting on them. It's just that we can't afford it. If I'd take in everybody. Fuck, I'd put them in my house. Guess what? There's not enough room. And it's just like, look, we have, it's the same thing in the States. I mean, we don't have enough social programs. They're going to fucking take you're an English citizen, correct?
Yeah.
They're going to take your shit. How do you like to go to the welfare office one day when you lose your job and he's like, oh, by the way, your fucking uncle 3 times removed, he's getting the money. Or maybe none of you are getting the money. How about that? That's the problem with this stuff. It's not that like, oh, we hate people with brown skin. It's that we can't fucking afford it. You know what I mean? I'd like to take care of Jeff. Get him at it. You know.
Well, it comes out the foreign aid, so it's not that they can't afford it. It's just more money's going to come out their foreign aid. So I don't see the problem with it.
The
and if you bring in too many, then it becomes.
It is already too many. Do you have any idea? I mean, all I saw when I was in Rothenburg in August, and I saw a lot of them. And first of all, the news reports are correct. They're all men. I saw 2 women. There are 19 of them in my daughter's town right now. They had to move the one family they had.
Go on.
There's only a couple hundred people in this town. They had to move the one family out because these guys are all of like in between 18 and 35. You know, so what are we gonna do with all these guys? There's not enough fucking. I can't get a job.
Well,
How are
first
they
of all,
gonna
you said that there's only 19. That's not a lot, man.
No.
So-
In a town of 100. And you know how much there is in the town that I'm living in? In a town of was that what was 100 200,000 here? There's 20,000. That's
so. Sorry, say that again.
20,000 in a town of 100,000. That's a lot. And they're all. And here's the thing. Here's the spooky part, dude. They're all in like a fucking concentration camp over there, just wrapped in there. There's nothing for them. And I want to help refugees and stuff, but we can't help everybody.
But don't you think that's how desperate they are? They're willing to live in shitty conditions.
I get it. I'd make the run from Mexico too. I get it. But it doesn't mean we should let them in. And I don't think that makes Donald Trump a racist. You know,
no, I disagree. We should bring in our fair share. Everyone should bring in their fair share. But you don't. Need to
and there is the terrorist factor. Yes, I know. Not all Muslims are terrorists.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Yeah,
some of them
are.
Okay.
Over that argument, the opposite side is how about just bringing kids and females? They're not going to be terrorists.
I don't know about that,
dude.
Is a kid going to be a terrorist? A 3-year-old child?
Eventually. I was really
not really. Well, name me one female.
They're willing to do a lot of crazy shit for. I mean, I'm not saying
you. I've never seen no female terrorist.
Really?
In the
dude,
wait, they just had a girl in Israel. We just had a girl go nuts in California, dude.
Yeah.
Like what? 3 weeks ago.
Some lady blew herself up in Paris.
Yeah, it happens.
Uh-huh. Dude, they're there.
She wasn't a refugee. She was from Belgium, so she wasn't a refugee.
Yeah, but she was Middle Eastern descent.
Still,
okay, so let's say we bring in the kids.
Yeah, see, I know where you're going with this, dude. You want to help people. I get that. I do too. Yeah, I do too.
But this attitude saying, "Oh no, they're all."
No, well,
that's bullshit.
You know, that's the thing. Don't worry about what other fucking people say. Fucking idiots say. But I tell you something. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a bigot. I don't want. I think it's too much. I think it's dangerous. I think there is a terrorist element, and we're all. And you know what they're acting like over here in Germany? Don't you dare say what I just said. The only reason I'm getting away with this right now is because I'm saying it in English. I guarantee, if I had this podcast in German, they have these fucking threatening commercials in German over here.
I hope Germany's.
You know, don't you say anything or you're a bigot. Fuck you. You know,
so it's like reverse. It's reverse fascism.
It's like reverse fascism.
Don't be a fascist or else.
That's exactly what it is.
Like it?
So you want to help people. You want to help your fuck. Look, if they're Irish people, I got to be honest with this guy. I'd probably want to do it too. But here's the thing: if you had all these fucking Irish people filling into New Jersey, and a lot of them were, I don't know, terrorists, I wouldn't fucking want them. you know,
What's a
or even
Trump?
some of them. And sometimes they do. They were when I was a kid. The IRA was collecting in New Jersey at those stupid fairs over at the Garden State Art Center. You know, yeah. Hey, buddy, fucking spectacular call.
The Irish are blowing up as the fucking bar tab.
Yeah,
Just one more thing before
Sure.
I go. Like Germany is the biggest refugee collector
right now.
A lot of these Muslim countries are not even doing anything. So
I agree with you there. They don't care.
Yeah,
they don't want the fucking problem. They're probably cheering. They're probably cheering.
Not all of them. The UAE, Dubai, Kuwait, those rich Middle Eastern countries, they're not doing F all.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in Kuwait protecting their fucking ass. Although they were pretty appreciative, though. The Kuwaitis would come up to us and like thank us and shit. You know, I can't.
Oh, what was you doing in Kuwait?
Fucking going to kill Iraqis. What do you think I was doing?
Oh, was you a soldier?
Yeah. I'm ex-military.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm ex-military, dude. You know. But and let me tell you something. I've seen the third world. I've seen it up close. I've seen how these people suffer. And don't think for a minute it didn't affect me in a profound way. But I do also know that the stretches of our economy. I want to help everybody. I don't give a shit what your stupid God is. But here's the thing. It's fucking dangerous for us. So I got to look out for my own first. And I'm not even in my own country, by the way. That's up to the Germans.
Well, in what way is it dangerous to you as a person?
Well, I do think it's just a numbers game. Let's say 2% of the population is potentially a terrorist. All right, you could take that It doesn't take much to fucking get a couple AK-47s and run into a store. That 2%, that's a horrible danger for our and I don't think we should tolerate that. I don't think that should be. And whenever it happens, you're not allowed to even talk about it. The first thing is, well, it's not all Muslims. No shit. They still blew up the goddamn Delhi. That's my issue with it.
He's just using it as an example.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. Of course, it's not all.
But
Muslims.
here, it's like this, dude. M&Ms. You have a whole entire bowl full of M&Ms. Somebody tells you that 3 of them are poisoned.
You gonna eat them?
You still gonna eat them?
You gonna eat them?
No.
Hey, I got 3 parachutes. One of them's not gonna open up. Want to take it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, dude, you're a good guy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get you laid.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get you laid. You seem like a good guy.
Yeah.
But I think
Terry, how old is that Terry on
Terry's probably old enough for you, but she has a boyfriend. She's in with Terry in Winnipeg.
Speaking of which, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, tell Frenchy Ben to add me. I heard he's a stockbroker or something on the capital markets.
Oh,
so if he wants to add me.
All right, I didn't hear that. I don't know where you heard that, but sure.
He said it on Dead on Dave's video last week.
Oh, by the way, one last thing. My wrestling show's coming out Tuesday.
With Dead on Dave?
No, fuck Dead on Dave. I'm do it myself. Get more subs.
Is he going to be live?
No, I won't be live. Not unless Dead on Dave ever gets sick. But no, I'm going to do like a raw review. It's going to be high energy. I'm going to do my wrestling. I always wanted to be a wrestling manager because I think I have the face you want to punch. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
So I'm going to do my wrestling manager sort of act.
Yeah.
I think. And I'm going
Royal Rumble, man. My prediction: Brock Lesnar. I think he's going to win it.
You think he's going to come back and win it?
Yeah,
I think they're right. They're going to ride.
No one credible at the moment.
They fucking got Roman Reigns in there.
I hope not, man. That'll be the 3rd time he's won.
They got Roman Reigns over. By some miracle, which a week ago I didn't think they could.
The only way they're going to keep him over is if Cena wins.
Yeah, that's another thing. They'll give it back to that.
Cena.
I bet you're sick of him.
If Kevin Owens wins that, I mean, they're going to turn on Reigns again.
How about we send fucking John Cena to England, and then we'll in exchange.
No, Kevin Owens is feuding with Dean Ambrose. I don't think that he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and then
No, I don't.
Royal Rumble's my favorite.
It's the best
out of all of them.
It's the best one. Hey, buddy, I gotta get going. Man, I think it was like a really, really good call. Like one of our better calls.
It was a good call. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, really good.
Peace out, man.
Take care, brother. Good man. Yeah, and he's fucking reasonable. Not calling everybody racist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Donald Trump. He's fucking. I don't know, but
I don't think Trump should win. I don't think he should.
He might.
Yeah,
I'd rather vote for somebody.
It just goes to show how flawed the system's become.
Yeah, I think. Well, he's a result of this. Okay, the Democrats telling everybody how to fucking think, trying to shut them up, calling everybody racist. Anybody that criticizes Obama is a bigot. And you know what? The country's gotten darker over the last 8 years, not better. All right, and then you have the Republican side. They've had 2 midterm elections, where they crushed. They didn't do shit. So you can't trust the Republicans. You can't trust the Democrats because they're fucking nuts. And most of them are Marxists anyways, like this kook Bernie Sanders. So you get an alternative. You get a guy that's going to take it, that's going to say fuck the Republicans and fuck the Democrats, and not like that. I can't be owned.
We were sitting in your backyard when you were here.
Yeah.
We were talking about how politically correct everything has become, and you actually said this. You said it's going to take a comedian or some type of performer.
I said that. Wow.
To really some big name to really just silence everybody and just make everybody stop.
When did I say that? That's fucking brilliant.
Dude, you did. Sometimes when you throw shit at the wall, some of it sticks. But you know what? And like as you just said that, it's just like this. If he gets elected, this might be the guy. Because
there was another point in time in our history.
How often could everybody just be outraged over everything?
I don't know. I think it's a tool to keep people shut up. And they want to shut you up. You know, I think that's the whole idea. Yeah. What do you think of your Middle Eastern brother, Quasar?
I think I'm in the same situation because what happened to you is that you were also raised up religious, right?
Yeah.
Except that I think you're rare because you were able to reject it.
I think it's because my parents split up. You might be right, Robot Man.
Yeah. I think for me,
maybe he charged his mic too long.
He charged your mic too long. It's gonna explode. You realize you sound like RoboCop, right? All citizen.
Fuck RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop. Fuck you. Fucking RoboCop rocks. Better than fucking Star Wars 8 or 9 or whatever the fuck I just saw. Star Wars sucks. I don't like Star Wars, but I got a bunch of Star Wars T-shirts for Christmas. I'm not that into it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, did you? You said you weren't that into it, but yet you just shared every single Star Wars shirt you ever got.
Yeah, and now he fucking hung up because he probably didn't fucking. I guarantee he's fucking wireless. Guarantee he's wireless.
I watched every lightsaber battle yesterday because I was helping my dad move stuff at his work, and he went to go get a truck full of stuff. So while I waited for him to come back, I decided to watch every lightsaber battle.
Yeah,
Hayden Christensen is just horrible.
He sucks.
He is. Oh my.
The best one was the fucking. Actually, the one movie I didn't like was in the first one with Darth Maul. That was the best lightsaber battle.
I got a funny nerd story.
Is Darth Maul the only person to kill Liam Neeson in a movie?
That's not true because of Michael Collins. He was killed. He played an historical figure that was killed. So I knew that was bullshit right away. That's fucking. That's Patrick Lynn trying to fucking convince everybody that Star Wars was good, so he can make. It's because he doesn't want his childhood ruined. Fuck your childhood.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Fuck your childhood.
Stole my childhood. I bet they stole my money. I'm more concerned about my money.
Ruined. I mean, you didn't like Star Wars. Bill Cosby's going to jail, possibly.
No, he's not. He's going to beat it.
No, he's not.
He's going to beat it.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing.
What are they going to throw against him? All right.
His sweater game is still strong.
He raped me. No, I didn't. Where's your evidence? Don't have any. It's 12 years ago. End story. They're going to have a fucking witness? He's going to get off. Now, he might get sued and lose a civil suit because of the standards.
Oh, she has a witness. She took a photo with the Kodak film. Oh, you know what though? His sweater game is still strong. He was getting fucking arrested. That was
he showed up with the sweater.
That was a ballin' sweater.
It was the best. It was good stuff. Fucking loved it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got actually another phone call. Then we're gonna get in the fucking news.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. It's actually a foreign. Let's see. It's probably some dope threatening me. 239. You're on the air.
Yeah, I was just gonna call in to say I'm a big fan of your show, and I wanted to know what you thought about the game in Finland with Canada the other night.
Well, I think
I came in late to your show.
Oh, Jake Vertinen. Are you mad at him right now? Because I could tell you're Canadian by the way you talk.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Whoa, what happened?
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, you go through, that's some serious puberty, bud.
Yeah.
So what's some serious? What are you doing? Steroids over there or what?
Just kicked in.
Oh, pumping them 24/7.
Yeah.
Stick them right in my butt.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what do you think? You Canuck?
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't watch hockey. Hockey sucks.
You like hoverboards? You like hoverboards?
I jumped in on a conversation.
So what happened? So the kid chickened out, and then he handed you the phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
So why didn't he call back
I'll
on?
check
I'm not
it
gonna.
out.
We're gonna bite his head off for a hockey question.
Do it.
Yeah, put him back on. I'll take. I realize we
Plenty,
appeal.
there's plenty to make fun of here.
I realize we appeal to 15, 16, 17-year-old boys. Like that's the idea. I got to be able to talk to him. He's afraid. They're all afraid I'm
Here
gonna
he
goof him. All right,
Here.
you chicken out,
Hello?
man. What's the matter? I'm not gonna bite your head off.
Oh, he threw a pick.
No,
Son
no,
of
he
a
just
bitch.
butted in on the conversation.
Oh, all right. Well, is it your brother?
Yeah.
Is he a jerk?
Also, the Oilers are better than the Canucks by far.
Yeah. What happened to the Canucks? I thought they were gonna do something
History-wise.
this year. God, they suck.
Yeah, don't the Canucks suck, right? Like,
Canucks-
Oilers could pawn them, right?
Canucks are
What do
terrible.
you think about that?
What do I think?
Canucks are awful, and I love it.
Yeah, we hate the Canucks with a bloody passion. We really, really, really hate the Canucks. They're
I
terrible,
like Vancouver.
terrible hockey
Yeah,
team.
are the Oilers better than the Canucks, right?
Yeah, probably. I think. I mean, the Oilers are like
okay.
second. We're talking apples and apples here. They both suck. I mean, the only thing about the Oilers is they have the potential because they have a lot of. I mean, I'm hearing Happy Louie McJesus is coming back, and they do seem to have a more focused team, better defense. It seems to be coming together, a little bit. But I think they're like the goddamn Sabres. It's going to take a long goddamn time. And I don't trust that management. I think McTavish and Kevin Lowe and all those ex-1994 Rangers should be fucking out of a job. That's why I feel about it. I mean, I like Edmonton, but I just don't like the management.
We got San Jose's coach this year, and if Connor McDavid wasn't injured from Philadelphia, we would have been on the top 10 spots. I could bet you that.
I don't know about that, but I think you've been fighting
I
for
don't know
playoffs.
about that. I
don't
mean,
know
you'd
about
be
that,
they'd definitely be higher than 24th right now.
but- Yeah.
Connor
Well, we don't
McDavid
know.
needs
I
to
mean,
get
look,
traded.
he just started to show some. Look, he was quiet, and then I remember Eichel kind of hogged all the attention because he got a goal the first night. It's gonna take
Exceptional line changes.
It's exceptional lines. I forgot. Exceptional line changes. I don't know. Are you a big Oilers fan?
Yeah, I'm a big Oilers fan.
What's your name? Do I know you from the chat or anything?
No, I don't really speak in the chat.
Oh, do
My
you
name's
want?
Thornton, though.
Oh, you Thornton? Well, you're welcome to speak in the
Yeah,
chat.
sure.
Were you afraid I'm gonna blow
What?
you up? Are you afraid I'm gonna blow you up?
Nah, he'd like you to blow him.
No, I would not.
You have a wonderful older brother.
You could just go to wherever Jared Fogel's in prison.
Yeah,
You could just
yeah.
go where he's at.
Is he Canadian?
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
I think. Are you in Alberta right now?
No.
we're on the East Coast.
You're in the East Coast. What are you? Newfoundland?
No, we're in New Brunswicker.
New Brunswick. New Brunswick. I grew
Yeah.
up right next to New Brunswick. They have great gyros and different. You wouldn't get it. What are they called? Fat. What are the the grease trucks?
The fat sandwiches.
Yeah, the
and,
fat stuff. Yeah,
Rutgers.
all these
Yeah.
Arab guys. They sell
Yeah.
these sandwiches that probably should be illegal.
I have
go
a
ahead.
question about Jack Eichel. What's that thing on his head?
It's a
That
chia
big orange
pet.
thing on his...
It's a goddamn chia pet. Actually, I have. Why don't we ask Jack Eichel? Hold on. Jack. What's on your head? There you go. I like it. It's sort of becoming the Crosby Ovechkin thing. Like all like McDavid guys, they hate all McDavid guys. They hate what you call it, Eichel and reverse. Yeah. And from what I understand, they get along quite well. Yeah. How do you like the show so far? By the way, Thornton.
I'm loving it. I'm
you?
just loving it.
You know your parents.
I've
Did
Did you
seen
get a
most-
hoverboard?
you get a hoverboard for Christmas?
No. I got
No.
the new NHL game, and that's pretty much what I
That's
wanted.
enough.
And a new Oilers jersey.
You got a new Oilers
Nugent
jersey?
Hopkins one.
Well, if you're over in
Yeah,
the East,
Nugent Hopkins.
if you're in the East, how come? Why don't you root for? I don't know.
Canadian.
The Habs or the Habs or the Maple Leafs.
Well, the Maple Leafs, they're like Titanic, both look good until they hit the ice. That's
So-
why I don't like the Maple Leafs. I joke too
Oh,
much at my
But the
school.
Oilers look much better.
Yeah. Well, at least the Oilers.
At least
At least the Oilers have a
make the
future.
playoffs.
At least the Oilers have a future.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about those Leafs. It's disgusting. It's
No, they
disgusting.
turn into
Yeah.
the mid-90s.
This guy's pissed off.
Mid-90s Devils.
I love that video. Stop fucking guy, he's gonna fucking kill you. What are you, a lady boy?
What league
Kevin
was
Dwyer
that?
said, "Holy shit, Joe Thornton has a kid."
He's an Oilers fan. Well, what do you like most about me, by the way? What's so great about me?
You?
Yes. I'm the
I
best.
just like your I just like your personality about hockey, and it's like
Hear
the
that?
best hockey show that I could find.
Woo! You tell your
There's
friends?
There's not many. What?
Well, you can't. I can't. If I talk like this in Canada, they'd put me in chains. Nobody could. I can't even take credit for being original. It's just that everybody else is going to go to jail, and the Germans can't speak English that well. That's why I get away with this shit.
You're like the only hockey streamer out there. You nailed it. Like, you really nailed it.
Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. Now, I'm not going to blow you up. Shit. Here's what I want you to do, though. I want you to look at your brother and smile at him and then punch him in the balls.
Yeah, really.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Don't.
We want to hear it, though. We want to
hear him punch him. Don't punch him in the balls. Does he pick on
I
you a lot?
don't think we want to hear a murder on.
Does he pick on you a lot, buddy?
Here, so do you actually want to hear me punch him in the balls?
No. Because
Yeah.
I
do.
No, don't listen to Jake. Listen to me.
Get him.
No.
I'll go get him again.
No.
I'll go
I thought you would laugh and not think about punching in the balls, which means I have to watch what I'm saying. No, don't punch him in the balls. Don't punch it. Does he?
Okay.
So does he pick on you a lot though?
Yeah, quite a bit.
How much older than?
I just think
how much older
my
is he?
strategy
What's that?
is just take everything as a compliment. Take everything as a compliment, even if it's bad. Just take it as a compliment.
You sound like
So I get through life.
That's how you get through life. Like if he says to you, like, what are you eating? Cheerios, and then he looks at you, and goes, looks like a big bag of dicks, and then you look back at him and says, why? It is a big bag of dicks. How nice of you to notice. And that just shuts him up.
I just want to keep on gobbling them up. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah. You got to kill everybody with jokes.
Yes, something like that.
All right.
But not in that manner.
Not in that manner. You can't say big bag of dicks in front of mom and dad, huh?
Kids. Big bag of dicks.
Well, man, I really
Start
appreciate
your day off right.
a big bag of dicks. That's for your commercial. Hey, listen, kid. It really it makes me feel great that you love the show. And it's
I'm a long time
I hate
fan.
to admit this. It's not all me. Jeff sometimes helps too. Okay, just keep those guys in mind.
Okay, I gotta go. My brother's about to punch me in the balls.
Okay, good. I
he
hope
was
so.
looking
Bye. That was Thornton in New Brunswick, Canada. Not the place where you get the grease trucks in Rutgers University.
Grease trucks are actually gone.
Great fun. No.
Yeah. You know what else is closed? Local Peter Pank just closed.
Peter Pank, what was that? Refresh my
Peter
memory.
Pank Diner on Route 9. I'm sure you used to go there all the time after leaving Birch Hill.
Oh, yeah. This is where he's drunk and fighting. The cops are always there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably why they fucking closed it. Grand
In
opening.
58 years
grand
that place was open. They sold it.
Oh, man. Getting really drunk.
That was local talk with Tommy and Jake.
I heard, I was 14. I went to the Birch Hill for the first time, and I was there an hour. It was a WSOU concert, and I was there an hour, and I had a drink, and they kicked all of us out. And I had to walk all the way from the Birch Hill nightclub to Marlboro, New Jersey, where my friend lived. And so my dad didn't find out because he thought I was at the Birch Hill.
Well, dude, you know what's crazy about those local venues?
Yeah.
There was a fight at one, and then all of a sudden, there's one in Woodbridge right across from the bowling alley.
Yeah.
There was a fight there.
Yeah.
And then the fight, something happened all the way out, you know it as Club Benet in Chrome.
Yeah. The night when the guy got
there was a fight there, and then there was somebody got shot, and then they closed down the club.
Do you know when I was in high school, somebody got a cymbal stuck in their head at a show that I was at?
Really?
At Club Benet? Did you
Really?
know that? I am not fucking joking. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making this shit up. Me and John Freeman were there. John Freeman tell you the fucking same story. We were still in high school, and then I'm not going to say anybody's name. I don't know the guy who got killed, but I know the guy. I see some Facebook friend of mine. I'll tell you afterwards if I have to. But he was in a band. He was a little old. He had graduated high school already, so I think he was like 19, 20, and we were like 15, 16. And he started a band in Brooklyn with these guys. And the problem is the Brooklyn crowd was like different than suburban New Jersey dorks like us, right? So I think Warp Drive played, if I'm not mistaken, that night.
Warp Drive.
Warp Drive played. I wasn't in the band then. Warp Drive, a bunch of other bands, and then my friend's band, who had graduated high school, and his band was like Going Places, right? Going Places, right? And they get up, all these like guys in their 20s and 30s in Brooklyn, they start punching shit, and it wasn't as fun. It didn't have the teenage, Blink 182 vibe anymore, And I'll never forget, this guy bumped me, and he looked like he wanted. I was fucking 15. This guy was like 26, and John says, "We need to get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here," and we left. I used to work in a library after school. I woke up the next day, and Richie Albuquerque, who was in Warp Drive as well, he came up to me and says, "Your friend died last night." I was like, "What happened?" And he said, and I thought it was a guy I went to high school with. And he said, no. So I actually left work to find out. It wasn't my friend. It was his drummer. There was a fight after his band went off the air. And by some freak accident, guy got up on the stage. He took one of the Zildjian cymbals and he threw it like a Frisbee. And it embedded in the drummer's head on the club beneath floor. I know there's another guy on my Facebook. I don't want to bring up anybody's name because this really fucking happened. That actually... He died in his hands. There's another friend of mine that went to high school. He died. Shit. This guy died in his hands. He came home covered in fucking blood. It was just a complete freak,
Holy
that was
fuck.
Club Benet. That was good.
Dude, that sounds like something that happens in a trauma movie.
Yeah, I know. And I ain't making this shit up. I'm not exaggerating.
How far
this
was
happened.
It stuck in? Do you know how far it was?
I don't. Enough to kill him instantly, from what I was told.
Holy fuck!
The odds of that.
Holy dude, that
here's
sounds
the
like
best
something
part.
like I said.
Here's the best part. It was about a month later. They reached the guy when I guess because that's Sayreville over there, right? I saw the picture of the guy in Sayreville.
Yeah, it's a really weird area.
Same fucking guy that bumped me. Right before John said, "Get the fuck out of here." 100% true story. 100% true story. Crazy, right?
Wow.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, that's so grand opening, grand closing. You know what makes me feel good about it? White people can fucking get a grand closing too. Grand opening, grand closing.
Actually, no, it was like a whole gang because they also had club nights.
Hip hop makes it worse, but rock guys can be stupid as well.
really like closed down that place.
Yeah, it is amazing.
So
Wonder what Mike Tyson thinks of his hoverboard. Oh!
I'm gonna wave that hoverboard.
All right, we got a new rule, right?
Okay.
We're gonna shut up while Jeff delivers the news. That means both of us. After he's finished the sentence, we can giggle and we can comment, and then me and you go back. But Jeff is going to deliver the news, especially when he gets a new fucking microphone. That's been going. I've been saying that for more than 12 months. So, Jeff, what's your first story in the sports news?
Apparently, having a career of 11 points in 7 years will get you enough All-Star votes to be the captain.
Who are we talking about?
That would be John Scott of the Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah, good. It's fantastic. What do you think of that, Jeff?
I mean, it's exploiting the system again, just like they did last year with Jurgensen's. Only Jurgensen's actually had, somewhat of offensive talent. He was having a pretty decent year.
He's a potential All-Star.
Yeah, but and then we go to Scott this year. I mean, obviously this is a total joke. Like I said, 11 points in 7 years.
I did a video, and I don't want to expose it too much. I don't want to give you it too big, but this is the crux of the video, and it's a good video. I'm getting somebody that was on, I don't know, the Twitter feed that they were followed by the Arizona Coyotes. They're saying they were going to send it to him. Here's the way I see it. John Scott is enforcer. Enforcers have an important role for years and years and years. The spectacle, I wouldn't even call it a game, that is the All-Star game. The game sucks. It's more of a spectacle. Skills competition is better. The draft's even funnier, which they don't even have anymore. The way I see it is this. John Scott is like one of two enforcers. He's really the last one. So it makes him the best. It's like, me being better than Jimi Hendrix on guitar. He's dead. John Scott's the last fucking enforcer. So it's like this dirty secret. It's almost like pornography, but let's face it, it's put more butts in the seats. Guys have, and even Jake can say, like, for enforcers on his team, on the Devils, they can pull you into the regular season through intimidation and things like that. And there's such an important element of the game, and they're dying. They're dying for a couple of reasons. They're dying because analytics and the numbers say it doesn't work. They're dying because The concussion thing, and people are starting to wonder if it's too dangerous. I don't think that's another story. Why don't we use John Scott as oh, look at that. I hope he shits in your hands. Why don't we use John Scott as a way to say goodbye to Stu Grimson, to Ty Domi, to that part of the something that built hockey, instead of being seen being arrogant and snotty and elitist. John has a skill. He's pretty fucking good at it too. How many guys last in a fight with John Scott? Too fucking damn many. That's his job. He does have a skill. It's not the skills that were intended for this ridiculous spectacle that we're having, which we have to change every fucking year because nobody likes it, even though it's like prime time money for the National Hockey League. Why not just let John do it? Go in there, and I understand like the pretext was a joke, you know? Go in there, take the honor. People are saying like, well, he should not turn it down. Fuck it. It's a joke anyway. Who gives a shit?
He said he's not a fan of it, but he said he's going to make the trip down
Good
anyway.
for him. I bet. I've been told by a very good source that his teammates had to force him to go. That was a guy on Twitter. He told me that. You know.
Well, it's funny. It's like Yager didn't want to go, and now he's a captain.
Yeah. You know,
Please
I wonder.
Don't vote for me. I am too old to be playing 3-on-3.
No, but I think he should take it when they ask him. It's like, you know, and there's going to be reporters who are going to be nasty to him. I have a skill. I'm a hockey player, and players want to see my type of guy here. You know. So. You know, and maybe I'm the last of the Mohegans, and that's the way I see it.
You're kind of reaching. They're kind of reaching like all different aspects of the game of hockey here. I mean, you got John Scott. You got probably one of the last standing enforcers. You got Jaromir Jagr, who's you never know when his career is going to end. It could end after this year.
It could end tomorrow. Yeah.
57 years old. So why not let him be the captain of his team?
Real quick, we'll hold that thought. I was looking over my old Jaromir Jagr video that I made last March or May or what have you.
Yeah.
And somebody left me a message that I missed the first time. He says, "Wow, it's a really great video. How did you sort through 57 NHL seasons?" You know. But go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry. I had to get that out.
No, anyway, you also have Ovechkin, who's one of the faces of the league, and then you have the MVP this year in Patrick Kane being a captain. So you kind of hit every spot there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Kind of looking at it. The
fans want to see him.
I like it.
The fans want to see him, and I think he should carry himself like he always carries himself, with dignity and class in the enforcer role. Here's another thing. Remember when Brian Lampert was calling him a knuckle dragger and saying that, you know, making him out to be an ape, which I wonder if he would do if it was, I don't know, Evander Kane or PK Subban. He did it with the white guy, but I'm sure he wouldn't do it with the other guy because that breaks social justice laws. He was calling him a knuckle dragger. I found out something interesting about John Scott. John Scott, through a hockey scholarship, became a goddamn engineer. He's got an engineering degree. And he managed
Ben said Scott will create space for himself on 3-on-3.
Oh, maybe they could fix a fight. That would be interesting. You know that? Maybe he could tangle up.
Sooner like it's gonna be like Jordan Tutu and Matt Cook and.
Let's face it, enforcers.
Every year there's gonna be one person that.
I hope so. Why not? Why can't they get represented? I don't have a problem with it. It's a farce. It's a circus. And who the fuck said it had to be the certain type of skill? I don't care. It's a fan event. It's voted by the fans. The fans want to see it. He does have a skill. Admittingly, it's not what we think of in hockey. But that particular skill is putting asses in the seats for the last 100 years. Why are we running away from the fact that there is professional fighting tolerated in hockey? That's why I was mad at Doc Emmerich the other day.
It gets the novice hockey fans involved.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They could,
the men, so to say.
I don't think I'm a novice hockey fan. I fucking love it.
No.
Because I'm more into psychology.
Honestly, I don't know if you would, but I know like if fighting was banned tomorrow, I'd probably still watch hockey.
I don't know. I wonder. It depends on the product and the ice. And the product I saw in the first half of the season sucked. It's getting better though. I've been watching a lot more games lately.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? You got to figure in the first half of the season, it's gonna be like that because I mean,
yeah, but it usually
crazy.
Straightens out by late November, dude. It sucked through December.
I have a feeling you're gonna see the pickup.
I think so too. I watched. Do you know I watched hockey for like 16 straight hours yesterday? The only time I took a break was a good thing. Even when I talked to fucking Matt for 2 hours, still watching games. So it was from the time I woke up like at 1. And then I watched the games in Finland.
Christ, dude.
And then the last game I watched, that was at 1 o'clock, and the last game I watched was 6 o'clock in the morning my time, and that was San Jose Sharks. It was San Jose, Winnipeg. Winnipeg won, by the way. I watched. It was really nice. Real Talk told me, you're the hardest working hockey podcaster. I was like, I didn't take one fucking note. I was thinking to myself, I was just watching the fucking game.
They're thinking you're sitting there breaking down every game Finland needs. And you're like, nah, I just like hockey.
I don't want to fucking watch hockey. Just watch hockey. I don't know. I don't think they should get rid of it either. I think it's just a...
No, it should stay.
I'm hoping... I honestly... Here's what I think. If Donald Trump gets elected, I think a lot of this shit is fucking history. I really do. It'll change the culture and the vibe of the country. I really do.
I think it's... Bubba, hey.
Oh, God.
Stop it.
Stop being a cat. Stop being a cat. Stop shitting on the floor. Stop licking your ass. Stop going around. Stop not paying attention. Stop ignoring me.
Stop taking up space.
Stop taking up space. It's a cat. It's a cat. One of these fucking days, I'm going to put my old uniform on, and I'm going to do one of those, been home after Iraq videos when I get my cat, and I'm going to walk in and say, hey, he's going to walk right past me and shit in the floor or something like that.
No, there's like a box that has tape on it, and he's just trying to open it with his mouth. It's kind of funny.
718-395-7660 if you want to join the program. The most badass podcast.
With the most badass cat.
Comedy podcast. I'm sticking with comedy podcasts from now on. I think I used to think like I can't call it a comedy podcast because I'm not a comic and I'm not that fun. I don't think I'm that fun.
It could be a comedy podcast.
It's a comedy podcast. Fuck it. Jeff, you got a wrestling story for us?
Yeah, I was just going to say one last thing on the John Scott thing.
Sure.
I mean, with him going to the All-Star game now, you can add a new contest to the skills competition. They could take something from WWE and do the Brawl for All.
Oh, that'd be fucking cool. Yeah.
Fitzmagic is over, by the way, Jake.
I still want a Street Fighter, NHL Street Fighter type game. How bad would that be?
Oh, that'd be NHL hits.
Yeah, and for DLC, you could put some of the dead fighters, like goddamn
Eddie Shore.
He's fucking Shore. Yeah, you have Eddie Shore. Up, down, left, right kick. And then Eddie Shore comes on. Eddie Shore.
You said up, down. I thought you were referencing Xavier Woods' channel.
No, I'm representing the Konami code. Did you know what the Konami code was? Jocks like me don't know geek stuff like that. Do you know what the Konami code is?
What was it? Up, down, left, right, B start?
ABBA start. Contra 30
Do you know that? I still know the blood code to Mortal Kombat.
Do you really? You remember that? I remember the
ABACABB. And when you hear the get over here,
Jeff
you get
really
the blood.
didn't know that. Jeff didn't know the fucking Contra code. Do you believe that? He was like, you thought he was representing the wonderful wrestling show on WWE. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Highly recommend.
Hey, you said up, down. I thought that's what you were referencing.
Yeah, I can understand.
My favorite.
They're referencing the Konami code. They're referencing the Konami code from when me and Jake were kids. What were you saying, Jake?
My favorite wrestling show is the Joe Cronin show.
Mine too. Wait till mine comes out. Mine comes out Tuesday. You gonna watch it?
No.
Dave has one too.
I probably will. I'm gonna check it out. I will.
Better. I hope it's good. I'm really fucking. I
Dude,
feel like
you better. You know what though? You better hope it is good.
Yeah, this pressure.
You better.
But you know me. I like the pressure. I really do. I do. I dig the pressure.
Know, but like you're taking a concept that you know about, but it's not hockey to you. It's not.
At one time it was, and you can ask P-Way.
I know it was like that for like those 90s and stuff with the attitude.
The 90s. Yeah. Well, I got into the behind the scenes stuff too. I do. I'm not illiterate. I'm a smart, but I'm a smart till about the time I joined the Army in 2004. So the history from there to there is going to be a lot of going back and watching old WrestleManias and stuff like that. That's really. But from 1996 to 2004, that's almost a decade. I'm as sharp as anybody. And I listen to at least one wrestling interview a week, especially what's his face, that maniac that was in Crockett Entertainment. What's his name? I can never remember anybody's name. What's his fucking name? He was in WWE. He hates Vince Russo. Help me out, Jeff.
I'm still relatively new to wrestling, dude.
Yeah, that's right. You're new. All right, what do you got from wrestling? Grab bag, bud.
NXT's doing their own version of the I guess you could call them their own version of the Slammies. They're the NXT year-end awards for 2015. They're going to be presenting those awards on January 13th. The list of awards include Overall Competitor of the Year, Male Competitor of the Year, Female Competitor of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Match of the Year, and Takeover of the Year. Don't say that about NXT.
Fuck NXT. Like, I know the McMahon. All right, you know what we need?
NXT's
You know what
the best thing going
You know what this
right
program
now.
needs? It needs the Slammies. The Slammies suck in the WWE. They suck for the last 20 years. Where they took them away for one because they suck.
I
Fuck are
shouldn't
the
say
Slammies.
The Slammies.
I shouldn't say slam. I shouldn't have said Slammies. They're
Slammies.
giving out awards for the stuff I just mentioned.
Yeah. Well,
NXT's the best thing going right now.
I
not
know
just WWE.
that's real wrestling over there. They don't even do much with storylines.
There was a guy who was in NXT who he was a competitor. He was on the Big Brother. I don't know if you
What's his name? You might know.
Judas.
You know him, Jeff?
Judas.
No, I don't think so.
That's his
Hold on.
wrestling name. His real name's Austin.
Yeah. Why did you just go with
No.
Austin? Oh, I know why. Because Jeff?
No, I don't know. Keep going, Jake.
I don't know. I was at it.
Yeah, well, no, he was. I mean, the guy he finished like third or fourth in
Yeah.
Big Brother and stuff. But I brought it up to Dead on Dave, and he was involved with one of the I guess something was going on with the WWE and the way they were treating some of their people.
Like shit. It's like they always do.
Yeah, and he was telling me, he goes, yeah, he was involved with that and suing them and stuff, and so which I hear they really are like slave drivers to their performers.
What they do wouldn't be legal in any professional sport. They'd have congressional investigation.
And that's why I think that's one of the reasons they probably die so soon.
Yeah,
and also the drug use is just so
that
rampant.
doesn't help. They bury themselves too. Yeah. It's like the hockey players. They're fucking fighting. They're bumping their heads, and they're doing the next closest thing to heroin. They'll kill you. They'll fucking kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Wade Ballack. Fucking ripping and Bugner. Oh, Bugner's a wet. Bugner. He fought for a living and he died and he's oh god, it's horrible. Yeah. He's doing sleeping pills and fucking drinking in New Orleans when the Rangers told him not to. But that's not gonna keep Oh, Bill DeMott. Does that make that's the guy who got canned?
Yeah, that was that real early last year? I think. Yeah.
He got canned because he said pussy or cunt or something like that.
Too abusive or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a wrestler.
Yeah,
that's
something
not
like that. Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the amount of hours they work and the health care that they're getting. And all that other that won't get you fucking fired for treating somebody like that. Oh, but God forbid you say pussy. You get your fucking 2016. Get your fucking priorities straight, bitches. God damn. All right, I got something funny to show you guys. You're gonna love it. Well, this is Oh, first, do I want to cover this first? Because now I'm gonna do my stuff.
Your stuff. Nobody cares about mine.
Well, I just did 2 of your stories. You mad at me?
I know. That was a joke.
Okay. I did 2 of your
Joke.
stories.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax.
I think
Proceed.
we're killing
Proceed.
it. Don't stop me, Huffman. I'm gonna roll. Fucking
Proceed.
good. I'm having a good show. I'm
Proceed.
giving myself the MVP after this. Watch.
we're doing the shotties. That's what
the
name is.
shotties. That's not a bad idea, actually. All right.
He was doing the shotties the other night.
Shotties. Check a look at your screen. Our buddy from Rats on the Ice, a YouTube channel. His name's Lucas. I did the thing on Jack Malay's channel with him and Penn's Vlog and Dr. Deke. Turned out to be pretty good. We'll hopefully fucking get Jack Malay to pay a little more attention to his equipment, which is difficult. Sometimes it takes over a year.
Oh.
So this is our friend Lucas from Rats on the Ice, which you can sub and I highly recommend. And he is a big Florida Panthers fan from Boston.
He's a reverse Roy.
Yeah, he's a reverse Roy. That's a good one. Yeah. And the biggest winning streak in Panthers history happened last night, and they did it by beating the Rangers. And he was happy. Check your screen.
Yeah! 4, 3, 2, 1, and we win! Yeah! Woo! Woo! 8 in a row! First time ever in franchise history. 5 in a row on this homestand already.
Beat my team. Yeah! He's a big fan. I hope fucking XSplit fixes that shit. I'm so sick of it. Fucking the thing, if it goes all the way in, it skips to another part of the video. Oh, I hate that. I hate when my sound is fucked. I hate it. With a passion.
Sorry, Jake.
Did you see that, Jake? What'd you think of that guy?
That guy was nuts. He loves his Panthers.
He loves his Panthers.
He's a fan.
Now, only if he could have 14,000 children and fill that stadium.
Well, no, he'd yell at you. This guy's a real fan. He'd get mad if you said that. They'd be like fighting words to this guy. He was like he would point out. I think they had a sellout the other day. You know that?
Really?
Well, that's the thing, in New Jersey, like the team you're from, it doesn't matter if they win or not. So apparently in Florida, if you actually start putting a fucking team in the ice, people should come up. They've been. Well, what a shock.
You know what? They were
games.
very passionate when back in 2012 when the Devils played them.
Yeah.
And if they won, the Rats came out on the ice and
they put the rats.
sold out.
I think you're not allowed to throw rats on the ice anymore.
No, they were rubber rats.
You're allowed to throw rubber rats. Remember when they doing that in was it 07?
It was that was 96.
96.
Yeah, it was during their cup run.
See, what's crazy is the Florida Panthers have only made the playoffs 2 times.
Yeah! Revoice Roy sounds like a great name for a dirty sex act. Dead on Dave.
Reverse Roy.
Dave's got jokes.
Yeah, Reverse Roy.
He's a fan. He's a big fan. We goof on the guy and everything. He's and he does a fan broadcast and reaction stuff and stuff like that. And yeah, we're goofing on him with the rats and stuff like that. But he is I wouldn't make fun of his commentary is quite good. And it's just funny that he like walks down the street with that Panther pride and all the fucking Bostonians are like, you like the Panthers, they suck. And he's like, I don't know. I think he's a sadist. He's a hockey fan sadist. Imagine like rooting for the Panthers in fucking Boston. What did he write me? He wrote me something on Twitter. He says he's gonna take the Rats to TD Garden or something like that. Isn't that funny? What did he write me on Twitter? Let me see here. Having a phone is actually quite helpful. Yeah, he goes.
Welcome to the 2010s.
Lucas, he says, I'm hoping to be able to throw them on the ice up here in Boston this year. He's gonna go to Boston. He's gonna go to TD Garden.
How do you become a Panthers fan in Boston? I don't get that.
I get the feeling he hates everybody that lives in Massachusetts, which we have something in common. And this is his way to get back at them. I don't know. I'm fucking making that shit up, but it's funny. It's funny. Hey, did anybody see? What's his name? Jordan Smith. You know who he is, Jake? I bet you do. You watch all this stuff.
Jordan.
You know who Jordan Smith is?
Fat Jonah Hill.
Fat Jonah Hill.
Fat Jonah Hill?
Yeah. Look at your Skype.
He lost weight again.
Oh, he looks great. Oh my God. I had to look up, and I'm not even joking. I had to look up if he was a dude or a woman. I really didn't know. I'm not even kidding.
Boy.
I looked it up yesterday. And then when he sang, I couldn't tell. And all I could think about was this. I swear to God. I didn't know if he was I'm not even like I'm all right, yeah, I'm making fun of him, but I'm like, I had no idea that was a dude. And then he sings,
have no idea.
And by the way, and I'm not saying this to say that so I don't come off like a transphobe. I don't care what you think. He is some fucking voice. That introduction at I don't know, wherever the Patriots deflate their footballs was beautiful. But all I could think about is like, it's Pat.
Is that a dude?
It's Pat. You probably don't even know who It's Pat is. There's a Saturday Night Live bit back in the 90s where you didn't know if Pat was a girl or a guy, and then he dated somebody that was named like what was the boyfriend or the partner's name?
Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Pat and Terry.
Terry. So you never knew if it was Pat and Terry. Pat Terry.
Oh God.
So you didn't know if he was a girl or a guy. Yeah.
There was actually a movie on this. Like they had like one of the SNL movies.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's funny.
it really was a good skit.
Yeah. I had no idea. if it was a dude. And I don't care. First of all, he did a tremendous job. That was one of the best performances.
It actually is a girl that plays him.
Yeah. He's just got. I looked up. He's getting married too. So.
Well, dude, I have a story about that.
Yeah. What do you have? Well,
About
he
being
used to hang around all those gay people.
So would you be surprised how many if he pulls a Bruce Jenner?
Would I be surprised if he pulls a Bruce Jenner? No, nothing shocking. I wouldn't be surprised if the way the world is today, I wouldn't be surprised if you did it. So, I mean, I'm really, and I'd still put you on. Don't worry. I'd fucking promote you. You want to come and dress like a broad? You want to come and dress like a broad, Huffman, and tell me you're a girl all along? You think I'm going to discriminate? Absolutely not. I don't care if you jerked off with your friend next door. I'll put you on.
No, about being mistaken for a girl or guy, I had an experience like that.
Oh, wow.
When I was a freshman, I thought it was cool to have long hair.
Well, so I had long hair too. So
yeah, but like when you're sometimes like hair,
it's cool now to have long hair.
No. I'm talking about like your hair doesn't like. I guess sometimes like your facial features too, but sometimes in your hair you just look like a really bad lesbian. Yeah. And I was looking for a locker room. Like, oh,
you got butch lesbian. You got butch lesbian face. That's why.
I do.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
Chaz Bono. Chaz Bono.
Like your dad Chaz Bono face.
Chaz Bono face.
This has happened quite a few times in my life. But I was walking. I said, "Hey, dude, is the locker room down here?"
Yeah.
He looked at me and said, "Yeah, but the men's locker room's over here."
Was he? And he wasn't busting your balls.
No, he wasn't busting my balls.
Oh, what did you say?
Because I didn't even know. I was like, I just got really embarrassed, and like he walked into the same locker room, and I was just like,
"Look at my cock!" You whip your dick out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
and I just went in there and I just just started getting changed. I was like, yeah, and you could tell. Like I looked at him and he looked at me, and you could tell he was embarrassed.
Really? Was his dad there?
Your son looks like a fag to me.
I should have asked you on a date sometime.
Your son looks like a fag to me. You better get married again, because he's going to wind up with somebody's cock in his mouth before he can say Jack Robinson.
That's right, Paul.
I've also been mistaken for a kid with Down syndrome.
Oh, God. I don't know how somebody could think. You're obviously alert.
No, from behind I was.
You should take the advice from that kid from New Brunswick. If people say that, just go.
That's what I was doing. Well, the thing was, we were at church, and it was this Easter Sunday thing, and they were having a breakfast. They were doing the breakfast.
You should have made him walk into the fucking pulpit.
And I got my food, and I was like, oh, let me go get something to drink. And I went up to go, because it was like a serve yourself style.
Yeah. And
this one woman comes up behind me, puts her hand on my shoulder and says, "Don't you think you've had enough?" I looked around and said, "Excuse me?" She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were my son." And I went to go sit down, and her son's like, it's like one of those long tables, and her son is as retarded as the day is long. Yeah. She goes, "I thought he was my son," and my wife is just trying not to laugh. So the whole fucking day, and my mom was there. And my mom's like, "Yeah, they have really broad shoulders, both of them." Yeah. So
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So the whole fucking my brother-in-law was going up to me. "Hey, Jake, don't you think you've had enough?"
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
So,
that's pretty bad. I just realized I put the fucking show in the hockey section and not the fucking right section. So I don't want to get in trouble with the hockey people.
All right.
So
we talked about hockey.
I'm going to delete it. Yeah, we did, but I don't want...
I can go to something else about hockey. Just
okay, boss. Go right ahead.
All right. Did you hear Jonathan Drouin wanted to be traded in November?
Doesn't surprise me. I don't think.
And he
Yzerman's-
actually just got sent down yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for fucking pissing off Yzerman.
Yeah.
They got problems over there, bud. They're not going to be in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
Final.
I mean, they only pissed off Steven Stamkos, face of the franchise, the only name that will draw anybody in Florida to come watch a hockey game.
We got
in
the
Florida.
triplets. Are they all back on the ice yet? I don't think so.
Triplets?
No,
I'm
I
not
don't think
sure.
so. Yeah. Nobody cares.
Really, nobody
really
cares.
cares. That's funny. Well, they've pissed him off. I don't know. They don't. He's not going to be there. I'm pretty fucking convinced. And it's just like when they said like we're going to get this. One of the presidents of the company or the presidents, he's like we're going to get this done. It sounded a lot like I don't know Steve Yzerman. Like I don't think Martin St. Louis left because he was mad about the Olympics. Of course he did.
Yeah.
You know, of course he did. Maybe you should have got them all hoverboards for Christmas. You know what I mean?
I just think of the Simpsons episode with the cult leader,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Well, what about hover bikes?" You just look up Simpsons hover bikes. It's great.
Daniel Jelaine, he's from Scott. I can't say his last name. So
Look
we're gonna
up
call
Simpsons anything, and something will come up.
Got look at your screens. I got he's at EICHL. I don't fucking know. It's the English league.
EIEIO.
Yeah, it's the British league. And the Bearhead Clan game in Scotland. They got one team in Scotland. They got one team in Northern Ireland. This is the English league. It's a nice little stadium. And one of our big fans, active on Twitter, Daniel. They're there right now. Or probably the game's probably just getting finished up. And there's one of the pictures. I like the pictures. I like pictures of hockey. I don't care if it's in Europe. And so that's a cute little stadium. Reminds me of the Trenton Titans a little bit. You know what I mean?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. That's nice. I don't think those guys are pros either, but they love hockey. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like fucking liking the goddamn Panthers in Boston. That's what it's like liking hockey in Scotland. You know, that's the thing. And there's a new porn thing out. Yeah, here it is. I got that from Pure. Canadians
God.
fuck Bruins an outdoor winter classic. Yeah.
Frenchie Ben goes, Yzerman's got problems with St. Louis, Stamkos, and now Druin. I wonder what Yzerman would have done with a young Yzerman.
I don't know. Kept him off the team. That's what I think. Now, speaking of, I think it's getting close to Frenchie Ben time. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds French. It's Frenchie Ben time. Let's ask him if he jerked off with his friend. Yeah. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Call in if you ever masturbated with your buddy. I know. You know what? You know why I didn't react to that because I know somebody else that did that.
I know. We both know somebody who fucked a melon.
We do. Oh,
Somebody's brother.
that I know.
You know him. You know him, and I can't say who, but he is associated with the show.
Oh, you shouldn't even have said that.
You figured it out now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I'm stupid. It's Frenchie Ben time. Yeah, Frenchie Ben from Quebec.
I'll just fucking say it was fucking Jared. All right.
Oh, that's right. I don't think Jared cares if you fucked a melon. Knowing him well enough, I fucked a melon. What's it tell you, fuckhead? That's funny.
Real Talk says he's too black to be on a hoverboard.
So's Mike Tyson. Frenchie Ben, what's on your mind today as we close it out?
I'm listening to that great music. I love it.
It's the Frenchie Ben bumper music.
That's bad.
Yeah, you got bumper
Hey,
music. What's on
hey,
your
Ben,
mind,
I
man?
have a question. When you think, do you think in English or in French?
At first in French, and if the talk goes further, I go into English.
Yeah.
So it never happens.
Never. I can't. I'm still in the point where, like, even when I'm speaking German, I'm still thinking in English. It's horrible. My father says he doesn't speak any other language. He's like, think in German. What the fuck? I don't know enough words to think in German. I need more vocabulary. Then I'll think in German all day. But fucking schnitzel and all sorts of other shit. And jack boots and schnitzel and Goddamn beer. That's the only thing that goes through my head. Like everybody else. And I live here. You know? But it's vocabulary is everything in language. And pronunciation just this experience. Would you agree with that, Frenchie Ben? I mean, your English isn't that bad. You're always so hard on yourself.
Yeah,
Your English isn't bad at all.
No, I'm doing better.
Yeah,
but I
you
know
gotta
I
do it.
can still improve a lot.
Yeah, but then you lose. If you come in and say, I think Donald Trump has no chance in the election, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
You know? I think
No,
that Donald
accent
Trump
is-
is big racist guy, hate French men. That's
Daryl
funny.
Sutter can barely speak English.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a French last name. What's on your mind, man?
Today's show was really a good show.
it was
Lots
excellent.
of things to say about it. I would give an 8.5 to a 9 at least.
Sure.
Yeah, because there was lots of good spots. I love the ADAR call.
Yeah. Did you jerk off with a friend growing up? Because you're afraid your parents would find out?
No, never. But
Well, after
We're-
the show, we all know what we're doing.
I almost got caught once. No.
With jerking off with a
Yeah.
friend.
No.
I got caught once.
Did you really? Your dad or your
Oh,
mom?
yeah, I did.
Dad or your mom? That's interesting.
No, it was my girlfriend's mom.
Oh!
That's even worse.
Story, please. I do not have. Tell me, I have nothing to
My
talk
computer's
about.
gonna
Yes,
die,
you
but I'm gonna
do.
get my charger. Hold on. I got
Tell me the story. Come on. What happened?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell that
Sure.
one.
All right.
I was how old? I was maybe 18 or 19 around that time.
Yeah.
And her parents were going out once in a while, so it was the case that day. And we were in her brother room.
Your brother's room?
So yeah, she was.
Wait. Your girlfriend was jerking you off, or you were jerking off by yourself?
No, she was doing me a
But
blowjob.
that's not the same thing. I mean, that's like kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
But
Yeah, that just sucks for her.
It's just like Reggie. I will tell jerk off story,
pun
but show
no pun
everybody what a
intended.
manly man I am. Okay, but tell me the story. Finish up though.
So she was doing to me a nice thing, and her parents came into the place, and we were,
Suck
we
me,
were
bleh.
we were so much into it that we never heard them. So her mother had time to come into the corridor and then in the door. I haven't seen her, but I know she saw.
Oh.
And
Did
she
they ever-
said, "Oh my God!"
I bet. Did you really? Did they say anything to you, or it was just never spoken again?
No, we never spoke about it.
Yeah, you're Catholic. Just
But
pretend
I
it didn't
lost.
happen.
I don't know why I lost my erection.
Oh God,
it would have been a better story if you kept it.
But my
You know, this sounds like the usual of what happens on the show Shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend at the time, she was kind of bizarre because every time there was a family reunion,
Yeah.
she got horny. So every time she took me to her room and we did it, and we came upstairs all red and maybe I don't know, sweaty, or I don't know.
Oh, man, you're fucking.
It's funny.
I've seen the women you've dated, dude. You're a fucking manly man. You're a fucking man.
Uh,
I don't know why you
well-
even have trouble with women. I don't think what the fuck your problem is.
Because I don't get involved.
Yeah, you can't deal. See, like you love women, but you can't deal with them. That's your problem.
Yeah,
Right.
in a sense. But I tried. I tried something this week with one, and
Yeah.
she refused me.
I know, but I didn't think I was allowed to talk about that.
Yeah. We could, but maybe not today.
Yeah.
I have
Tune in
lots
next time when we
It's
talk
fucking
about
good
French
story.
man's love life.
Who wants to hear it? You're not gonna. Yeah, Frenchie Ben. Have a little.
some
roll.
stories
Frenchie
guess
Ben was. I get these messages from Frenchie Ben. I can talk about this now because you brought it up. But I get these messages. I'm in her house, and then
she
I
was
have
at
my
my
phone in my hand, and I'm like, "Hey Andy, he's in her house." And he goes, "Really? Hold on, I'll look more."
No. She was at my place.
Oh, at your place. That was it. And then we're just like, and then like
Consensual?
Andy checks in with me. He's
Consensually
like,
at your place.
so did Frenchie Ben get laid yet? I was like, he's almost out the door. I haven't heard anything in an hour. Wake up the next day. We're getting our coffee. So what happened with Frenchie Ben? Let me get my phone. Hey, blew it.
Damn, I don't know what it is with you fucking French Canadians. You guys can't close the deal.
Not close the deal.
No wonder Canada only has 6 people living there.
All right, let's
don't know
let
how to
Jeff.
fuck.
Let's let Jeff rifle through the news, and we'll finish up this podcast. What do you think?
Yes.
Jeff?
All right. What do we want to use here? The Finns retired Solani's jersey.
Yes, for the team. The national team get it. I guess did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well, I
don't
said
do
the
that.
Finns.
We don't do that. Well, if anybody deserves it, it was him.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't got a problem with that. Finland does what Finland gonna do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There you go. What else? Keep going through them.
All right. The Hurricanes give WWE style belt to the players, but they really have no idea why, because they already have some sort of post game MVP award. It's some little fireman's helmet thing. They already have that. They don't know what the belt's for.
Yeah.
And
Ric Flair, because he's from Carolina, right? That's what I thought.
yeah, well, I know they did the. I don't know if they still do it. They did the Ric Flair woo after every time
The Islanders
they
used to
score,
do
which
that.
isn't very.
Because we love
often.
our wrestling and NASCAR.
Don't make fun of the Islanders. Did Ric Flair for years? Remember? Woo! When they scored a goal after they scored.
Yeah,
a
they're
goal?
doing the Daniel Bryan yes chant now.
Nice. Yeah, they do. That's cooler though.
Well,
I gotta be
well
honest with you.
anyway, they don't know what to do with the belts because who was it? Let me
Slap it on
see.
John Scott. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's an all-star
well,
game.
apparently they gave it. They were giving it to the best 35-year-old on the team for the game, which is there's like one person, but then it went to a 24-year-old player who won it first. So they just have this WWE belt with a Carolina Hurricanes logo on it, and they're
It's
doing
shocking.
nothing.
It's shocking
with
that organization hasn't won more cups.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they won
They
one.
got their fucking head straight
It's
up
more
their
than
ass.
the Blue. It's more than the Blues got. So.
Yeah, quicker than you too. And nobody cared. People in St. Louis. I got a St. Louis caller yesterday. You know that?
Did you?
He's like, "What do I think of the Blues?" I said, "They're the most exciting team of hockey." But they have the same question: goaltending, and will they choke in the playoffs? He's like, he.
Well,
thinks,
they're playing pretty mediocre in the season. They've lost both games to freaking Toronto.
Yeah, that was funny. I watched a little of that the other day.
Oh my god! And of course, the one Blues goal is scored by Tarasenko. That's nothing new.
We had a game on in half an hour. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, game on. I'm gonna watch that. I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. Oh, and US. Oh, we got to check that right now. I'm gonna give that right now because there's mad hockey on. Big semifinals day tomorrow, I think. Let me get this straight. See, I don't know what fucking Greenwich Meridian time. Congratulations to Switzerland. They beat the hell out of Belarus. The first game is in 1600. Next thing is I don't know. Go look it up. But we got 2 games on tomorrow. Probably, if you're Eastern Standard, it's probably going to be around in the morning. So get up to watch Sweden, Finland. That's about as much epic as it gets in...
Oh, yeah.
It's epic as it gets in Europe. Those are the hockey kings. And then our old rivals, USA! They take on Russia. That should be good, and I think we're going to win. I'm actually going to put money on it. We're going to win.
Yep.
We're going to win. We're going to win.
Yeah,
We're going to win.
ducats.
We're going to win. So we got to figure out. And then I got to go swimming tomorrow. My wife's got her Prego bathing suit, which ought to be a fucking amusing. And I'm going to go swimming and come back in time for that. What else you got,
Swimming,
Jeff?
dude. It's fucking. Is it outside? Obviously, it's not outside.
Yeah, no, it's outside, Jeff. We're in the fucking Polar Bear Club. What the fuck? Of course it's inside.
It's reverse swimming.
Yeah. It's a reverse Roy. It's a reverse Roy.
It's a reverse Roy.
It's reverse Roy.
After reverse fascism.
Yeah.
The reverse Roy and reverse fascism.
That was good.
What are you, a lady boy? I fucking kill you. You dive again. God, I think that's the play of the week, right there. That Italian guy. Actually, he had an Italian first name and a German last name, which makes you Swiss. And the other guy was probably Swiss too.
Is that how Swiss people are made? Just
Yeah,
just a little sprinkle of
Well,
German, a little sprinkle of Italian, and then you got yourself some Swiss.
That's exactly what you got. We got a guy in WWE.
A little bit of Gutenberg and a little bit of provolone, and you get yourself Swiss cheese.
Well, you get what's his name? Cesaro. WWE.
Yeah.
Cesaro. He's Swiss. He looks Italian. He could totally do a gangster movie. You know what I mean? Totally.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, totally. He was one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen in my life in the ring. I watched an old match over here in Germany with him and Daniel Bryan, like from 5 years ago. It's jaw-dropping what those guys can do and how they can entertain. And the worst thing is only fucking the most hardcore fans can understand it.
Now Cesaro's repairing a destroyed shoulder and Bryan's vegetable.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm so mad. I was so into that when he was on his run. But
everybody was.
Well, I'm not friends with Joe Cronin.
Are you talking about Cesaro or Bryan?
Bryan. I was really into that. Well, I'm not friends with Joe Cronin anymore, and fucking Daniel Bryan's not around anymore. So maybe I just move on. Fuck it.
He could be coming back for the Rumble, maybe.
No, I'm not going back to Cronin. That's for
Speaking
damn
of Joe
sure.
Cronin, did you see when I guess they had that one? Somebody had a sign in the stands that said Joe Cronin show.
Yeah. Boy, did he milk the shit out of that too. It's fucking unbelievable. Somebody was in the sign by stands, and then I'm starting to realize what an egomaniac he was. He was at Money in the Bank 2 summers ago, and he got some good seats, and he got in there, and they took. I would have done it too. I'm not gonna say I'm above it. This guy fucking ran like 20 shows. 20 fucking shows of some guy holding Joe Cronin show. Holy shit.
When is your wrestling show beginning?
Tuesday. Worked on the graphics for it today. It's going to fucking start off. It's going to punch you in the face. It's going to punch you straight in the fucking jaw. And there, you know what? And Dave says it better be good. And I knew tonight was going to be a good show. I know when it's going to happen. And I feel this is going to be good. I think it's really going to be fucking intense. It might be late Tuesday night. But because I don't have the formula set up yet.
It's happening.
Yeah, but it's happening. It's happening. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. What else? You want to spit? Let's spit through the last bits of news because I'm sure Jake wants to get the fuck out of here.
SmackDown's moving over from Sci-Fi, thank God, because nobody watches anything on the Sci-Fi network. They're moving to USA this week, which is good for.
Yeah, back. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which is good for SmackDown because obviously they're moving to the bigger network, bringing more viewership, and it can serve more than a recap of Raw.
Well, that's the thing. If it doesn't make it a recap of Raw, it doesn't matter what fucking channel it's on, does it? You know?
Well, I mean,
how is that? I don't know how that's Sci-Fi's fault. I mean, I can't imagine WWE fans can't find the fucking network. They're pretty dorky.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know half the channels I've watched.
I know. Does anybody anymore? We used to have like 30, 40 channels when I was a kid. Now I don't fucking know what
I used to know. Oh, yeah. Channel 5, channel 1 through 13, obviously.
Channel YouTube. There's my channel.
There you go.
Yeah, channel YouTube. Anything else, buddy?
But wrestling, Raw and WWE is bad. The roster is good, but the show is bad.
Yeah, that's because
that's booking.
It's McMahon. It's McMahon.
Yeah.
McMahon fucking gets
the storyline still strong? Or
no,
is it like...
everything sucks.
No?
McMahon fucking gets that
they got Roman Reigns. They got Roman Reigns over,
and it was good. Would you admit it was good, Jeff? It was a good.
Oh yeah, it was really
fucking
good.
awesome. And what happened?
They got him
next
over.
Week?
They got him in 2 nights. In 2 nights, they got Roman Reigns over in Boston at the pay-per-view, and then the next night in Philly.
Yeah.
In Philly. Think about that.
Keep in mind.
Think about it. In Philadelphia, the smartest fans in pretty much the whole wrestling world.
Just a year ago, they booed him and The Rock out of the building when Reigns won the Rumble last year.
They booed The Rock. What does that mean? In Philly. And they did a good job. And what happened the next week?
But now McMahon comes in and he makes it. He's made it all about him. Him and Stephanie doing their thing, and it sucks now.
Everything you said is true, but they toned down everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even care anymore.
Except the New Day. The New Day is still
drop
great.
the fucking storylines altogether.
The New Day is still fantastic.
But you know what Dave's always saying to me? He's like, you gotta look at the big picture. Like they have a lousy product. I agree with you, but back in the now that I'm thinking about it, Dave's right. Back in the old days when your product sucked in the ring, you lost your toy sales and T-shirt sales, and it's not like that anymore. People are like, this sucks, but I'll buy that fucking shirt. I'll buy that doll. I'll
buy that New Day unicorn horn.
The only thing we can do is turn it off. And how am I going to do that? I'm starting a wrestling show. The only thing we can do is turn it off and cut their fucking TV ratings, because then USA is going to be like, you know what? I don't care if you're selling dolls. This ain't a fucking commercial. We're in this for business too. You better bring in some ratings. But the problem with USA, USA's are almost worried because they're the one that fucking knew to WWE to start with. So
you think that WWE's definitely taken a ratings hit in the past 15 to 20 years?
Oh, 15. Try to last 5. You know, really hard. It's ever since it's been downhill since 2001, and a little bright spots with John Cena early on in his career. Other than that,
you know what I think it really when they started getting out of the Attitude Era, and the Godfather became the Good Father. That was a horrible fucking concept.
Oh, well, that was right to censor. I thought that was good.
Yeah, it was a funny concept, but the fact that he never came back.
Yeah, he got old. He was old as dirt, dude. That's Papa Shango too. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like the WWE was. I mean, well, that back then, the WWF. When they switched to like the Raw and SmackDown were like 2 separate amenities and
brand split.
It didn't work.
I hated it. I hated it. And I
wish it would have worked, but it just didn't work.
Never went back. I couldn't. And then when they purchased ECW,
that they almost saved it with the ECW. They almost saved it, and then they blew that too. That's what happened.
And then they got rid of the hardcore title.
Yeah, and they had that, and they blew that too. It's the same thing with the Roman Reigns thing. Anyway, we got to end this. We're going on too long. Jake, Jeff, spit out your last couple stories.
That's pretty much it. I mean, nothing.
Okay. Anything major?
Nothing too groundbreaking. No.
Okay. Great job with the news today. One of your better ones.
Tommy,
yes.
Didier Drogba is going back to Chelsea.
The Drogba. Is that how you guys say it over there? Say his name in French.
Didier Drogba.
Oh, God. This is a tongue twister. Drogba. He's going back to Chelsea?
It's going to happen.
This is like his 3rd time back in Chelsea. Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about except that Arab guy in goddamn United Kingdom. It's like his 3rd time back in Chelsea in the last 3 years. What the fuck? Going to Chelsea and going to Montreal. I'm going to Chelsea. Boy, he thinks he's David fucking Beckham. Oh, wait. He did the same goddamn thing with Milan. Boy, fucking Jeff Huffman and Jake just dipped out.
Yeah.
You got to come over here. I'll take you to soccer game. Fucking.
I don't do soccer.
The best thing about soccer is so the game blows. It's fucking the fans. The European fans are great.
Oh yeah.
I like reading about the Turkish fans. Like if I've heard stories like about Turkish fans. If you're fucking up on practice, the local goon squad will come to the practice stadium and beat the shit out of you because you're not playing hard enough. It's good stuff. Fans
That's
get
good
involved.
Incentive.
It's good. A bunch of Turkish guys with knives.
Imagine that going to a fucking Devil's private skate and like, you know what? I don't think Mike Camilleri's fucking holding his end of the deal up. Hey,
great.
Cammy, get over here.
Yeah.
Hit me with your best shot.
You got right. That's another, Mr. Camilleri. I don't think Jake ever saw that video. You ever saw my Mike Camilleri video, Jake?
When he misses the?
Oh, okay, maybe you did. All right, let me try. Let me knock this.
I saw it because you tagged me in it the second it happened.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
And they turned it up.
At Tommy C SFTP, if you want to talk to me on Twitter, give me ideas, whatever you want me to talk about. If you think it's a good subject, I think it works, and I'll even give you credit for giving me the goddamn idea. Shot from the point, one word. Skype. Add me to your contacts list and tell me you jerked off with your friend when you were 13. I don't care. Call in. That's what we want to hear from you. Wear ladies' underwear? I'm okay with that too. You know?
Right.
Got caught jerking off? Where you're like Frenchy Ben. Well, I got caught jerking off, but the girl was jerking me off. I'm French. I get chicks.
It would have been a better story if he got caught jerking off at his girlfriend's house.
Yo, that'd be great.
And she was so good.
Oh, I bet. Fucking head was gonna explode. You're lucky you weren't at that point of no return.
Just like the hoverboard.
Just like the hoverboard. Yeah.
I got caught by my friend's sister. That's even worse.
Ugh. You should have told us that. 718-295-7660. Leave a message anytime or call live to any of our shows. Well, and if you're under 18, only ask your parents' permission if you think they'll say yes. Then I can tell everybody. You can ask for your parents' permission. Shop at the Point Hockey on Facebook and Google+. Google+. You plus me, I'll plus you back. Follow you back on Google+. Hey, look, I didn't see any likes in there. Get the likes in there now. Like, sub, share. All that stuff. Get people into the whole Shot from the Point family. Let me go through the list. Rick Bad Boy, Patrick Lynn, Pure Pustinen, Nash Tulhut, I think that's right. Real Talk. Deadly 39. Deadly times 39. Big shout out to Thornton in New Brunswick, Canada. Alex Williams, Terry Snow Queen, always there. Ross Wilson, Ross Wallace. There's a name I haven't seen at all. David S., who's getting more and more common. Kevin Dwyer, one of my favorite commenters. Too Tall from the Too Tall Wrestling Podcast and the Dead on Dave team. Gun Cannon 15 always, and I think that's pretty much it. If I missed you, I'm very sorry. Make sure you call us on any one of our shows. Shop in the Crease with, let's see, I got It's Pat's up here, but I also got this. Let's get rid of Pat. In the Crease with Tommy C, Monday through Thursday during the season, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. The only daily Monday through Thursday hockey podcast on YouTube. That's good. I don't know if there's any other ones, to be honest. I don't think so. I'm not terribly sure. Any other fucking podcasts? Like I think I'm the only guy doing what I'm doing on YouTube as far as hockey's concerned, right?
I think
I
so.
know of.
All right.
Until my new show comes out.
Yeah.
Between the Pipes with Jake Link.
So check out during the season, and of course 3 p.m.
By the way, does everybody know the true story about In the Crease? It was actually it started out as a joke show when we were having a fight with Dave.
Yes,
Dave
sure.
had all these shows. Dave had a show called
A View from the Couch. A View from the Couch.
And then I said, you know what? I'm going to start the show A View from the Crease, or In the Crease. And Tommy was like, I'm taking it in case you ever leave me. You can't use it.
I did say that. I can't remember anything I did. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the story behind that. Tommy fucking Thomas Edison did from me.
Yeah.
He was like, yep, you can't use it.
Yeah, can't use
It's
it.
intellectual property now.
Yeah, I intellectually. Yeah, I took something from Dave Rose too. He made me illegal. Deadly Times 39. Sick. Just found you guys yesterday. Hope you like, sub, and share. Let people know. We're big. We're the type of guys, like, if you listen to us, like, immediately, it's like, oh, what the fuck is out of that? But if you hang around for a little bit, we grow on you like, I don't know, like fucking fungus. Then there's nowhere to go. You have to go to the doctor to get us off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, fuck.
No, I mean.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I had a wonderful time. I think Frenchie Ben, it was first rate. I think we're getting better all the time. We have more and more epic moments every show. And I don't think we can be beat. All right? I don't think we can be beat. I think we're the best. All right, everybody. Thank you for being a part from Shot from the Point Live. 9 p.m. Sunday, every Sunday. From Frenchie Ben, from the newsman blues man Jeff the Huffman, from comedian Jake Link. That's it, bitches. I'll see you next week on Shot from the Point Live.
As a gladiator with first time ever. Shoot a microscopic laser rays. You ain't know? We don't be stupid. Run when you got the chance, cause this time get Watson in. Don't hesitate, I'll decimate. It ain't nothing to push a button to detonate. Spit fire and trip wire, you get blew up. Let's go. Shoot up.